Hey everyone. Oh my god, I still have makeup on my face. That's lovely. It's just perks of painting your face. I hope that you are all doing really well. I haven't been able to come on and say hello and check in with everybody as much as I have been wanting to. So I figured I just make a video and say hi and let you all know what I've been up to and what I really plan for this channel. I know I keep in touch with some of you, but not all of you. And doing ancestral readings is super important to me, but I've also been called to do quite a few other projects that I'll be rolling out. But one of the most important ones that have been like so near and dear to my heart, and I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like a literal party going on downstairs. And I love it. I was like doing my work and doing all the things that I needed to do to the music downstairs, but I'm just like, I don't know if you can hear very loudly in the background. It might be there, it might not, but it is so loud and it's amazing. So I will be down there later. But yeah, so many of you know, or maybe you don't know, I was busy writing my lovely book called The Empowered Femme Initiation. You know, someone really encouraged me to finally share my own story, at least a piece of my story. And it all came out at one time. And it's actually a super quick read. And it's like maybe a drop in the bucket of what my life has been and moments in my life that truly changed who I was and made me into the person that I am today, the activist that I am, the healer that I am, the coach that I am, just all around the amazing person that I am. And so I wanted to share it with you all because, as you know, like as we continue on our generational healing journey, which is forever ongoing, don't let anybody tell you that it's different because it's forever ongoing. It's important that we share our stories as much as we can because you never know also when it might help someone. But it's just an amazing sign of love that you can show for yourself as well, like to celebrate yourself, to be proud of everything that you've done in your life. And there were moments when I was writing this when it was really hard for me and I couldn't write it. And you should see some of these chapters. They're so short, but it was basically as much as my heart could truly get out during the time when I was writing this. And there were some things in here that I've never really shared with anybody before. Not my family, not a lot of my friends, very few people know about what has actually happened in my life during certain times of my life. Um, and so I put it into this book and wanted to share it with everyone. So if you have not gotten your copy, I highly recommend it. I have some reserved copies left. The rest of them are actually sold out. So I might be putting these on the website. I know that some people have been asking about whether or not it's going to be available on Amazon and some other platforms. And the answer is yes, it will be. I still highly encourage you to buy it from my website. I encourage anybody to do that. If you know anybody who's written a book, I highly recommend you go buy it from the person who wrote it just to make sure that they can receive all of the money. A lot of platforms take a ton of money out. So even if you see a book online, you know, like for instance, my book that's like $28, I'll end up getting maybe like $5 or $6 versus like the 12 that I'll get on my website after doing all the things in the background that I need to do. So, yeah, hopefully that answers your question, but it will be available. Right now, it's going to stick around on my own website for the time being. And I'm going to be opening up the Empowered Femme Initiation again, the group program. So I highly recommend that if you are wanting to accelerate your life right now and create the change you want to see in the world, even there's a lot going on right now, a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. And we're really needing the community to show up in a different light now than we ever have before in the past. And so if you are feeling like you are ready, even if you don't know what you want to do, but you know you want to do something and you're ready to act, you're ready to overcome your fears, to move forward, to be in better relationships, to hold space for yourself better, I highly recommend you joining this program when it comes out. And if you're not a group person, then you're welcome to come work with me one-on-one and do like a deep healing journey over 6 months. We meet a couple times a month. And it's just a really beautiful journey. It's very, very beautiful. I have a podcast episode about it with my lovely past client, Melissa, who talks about her experience and her transformation. And I will be having more episodes coming out soon with other clients as well, um, who are completing their journeys that really wanted to share their own story and encourage other people to do it, because it's really rare um, that we're actually taught to take time for ourselves in that way and to ground ourselves into our bodies again, since we have been conditioned to really just exist outside of ourselves and to make other people happy, and um, to not prioritize our well-being, especially if you are a person of color, right? Our lives look very different. And so this program welcomes everybody. It's primarily for femme presenting people, but if you want to join anyways and you do not fall into that category, you are more than welcome to begin your generational healing. You'll learn about your ancestors, you will tap into your spirituality, and you will do some deep inner child work and energetic work. But all in all, I've just been busy. I've been busy bringing this book to light in whatever form it wanted to be in, um, taking care of myself, doing a deep, deep, deep spiritual healing journey, uprooting my life. Many of you know that I've been traveling around. So I've been moving from California to my new home, which I will share uh, later, and doing some traveling in between to discover my own family history and the history of other activists that I admire, and to participate in marches and protests as well, to be there for the community. So that's really what I've been up to, taking care of my wonderful dog Polly, being with my best friend Emily, and meeting some amazing people along the way. And time has been going by extremely fast. I don't know where the time went. I honestly don't know. I don't know how. It's already about to be the end of January, going into February. Um, and yeah, I'm going to be like settled in and resting and taking care of myself. And working with a lovely mentor who has come into my life before and is coming back at the most perfect time. So I'm super excited about that. And I'll be working on some projects with my best friend as well. So you can stay tuned for that. She is also an activist like myself. And we're going to collaborate on some things. And that's pretty much it. I also just want to say, like, please be sure that you are taking really good care of yourself right now, just with energy and stress. And especially if you're out at the protests, please take care of yourself. Please try and also get rest. Bring water, bring snacks. If you are not protesting, you have time, bring food to the people who are boots on the ground. I know for myself, I always bring, my Osprey backpack with the bladder inside to make sure that I have water and that I have food and, extra clothing in case it gets cold, because you don't know how long you're going to be out there. So please be sure that you are also taking care of yourself. You are staying nice and bundled, since it is very cold in some of the states right now, or rainy. And just keep fighting for what's right. It's really an all hands on deck right now. And I encourage you to also look beyond um, the average way of supporting. Like, I think everybody has a part to play right now in the resistance that we are heavily feeling right now, heavily witnessing to help save lives overseas. And if protesting and physically being outside is not something that you can do, or is not something that aligns with your energy, please follow your gifts, whatever they may be. Whether it's writing music or poetry or donating money or sending automatic emails to your representative, being a part of your community, fighting for equity, um, whatever it is, whatever you have a gift in, please just lean into it. And when you think about it during this time, if you're having a really rough day, what is something that you do? Like, some people like to listen to music, and if there weren't any artists to create music about the times that are happening right now, or about hope and love and inspiration, then what would we really have to listen to, right? So understand that even if you have a different gift, that isn't directly related to protesting and marching and being an activist, know that it is just as important to this world as everything else. So please, 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 please just listen to your heart. And follow it, and listen to your ancestors. There's a lot of messages coming through. Stay really grounded. I know the minute I at least crossed into the state that I'm in right now, it was like message galore, and I was texting as many people as I could, like, hey, so and so said, watch your food, or hey, like, don't worry about it, you're gonna make the right decision, like, hey, this person wants to talk to you. Like, it's been really wild, and it was so fun. And I was like, hey, like, they said you need to not work so hard, you need to rest, and they're like, that's wild, I've been like really burning myself out. And I'm like, there we go, they say stop. So messages are coming in really strong right now, especially with the transits going on with the planets and where they're positioned. So make sure, again, that you are staying grounded, that you are staying rooted, you are connecting with the earth, with your ancestors. Have your altars clean, have fresh candles, and yeah, I have some fun stuff coming once I'm settled. So some things in my store won't be there, but some other fun things will. So stay tuned for that. And I might even throw in a surprise while I'm traveling, because I mean, why not? Um, and I think that's all I wanted to tell you. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who bought my lovely book, which I'm so excited about. So if you haven't already, like, please do so. It's amazing. I love it. It's a part of me. Even if you don't like it, I mean, support. um, yeah, I'm really proud of myself, and it took me a minute to get there. With every new adventure in your life, sometimes there's a little bit of a hurdle, right? A little bit of a panic. Like, this is on paper. Now everybody can read it. No going back now. So just believe in yourself, no matter what it looks like. I mean, I don't even know if I fully edited that thing, because I was like, if I sit here and stare at it for too long, I'm going to change the whole thing over and over and over and over again. And I was like, is it too short? Should it be longer? People like long books, right? And I'm like, I don't even like long books. I like short books with short chapters. So I was like, I'm going to do whatever I want. So let that be a lesson to you, to do whatever you want. Just live the life that you're wanting as well. You don't have to overthink it, and it's way easier than you think, to listen to your intuition. So follow your heart and reach out to me if you need anything. I will be back hopefully soon, maybe later this week, to do a tarot reading. I condensed my entire life basically into a suitcase and like a few other small bags. And I have a few things at home, but most of my decks are back in my old storage space, and I'm going to be going back to like clear things out. So I think I have 2 decks. So we're just going to work with those. So I should have time next week, since I will be in the location that I'm in right now for a little bit longer. And yeah, I feel like that's it. Come find me on Instagram or TikTok, wherever, mostly Instagram. I don't really use TikTok that much, and I don't use Facebook very much. Um, Anything else? I feel like that's it. But I'm sending you all lots of love, lots of light. Do take care of yourself. Stay nourished. Drink lots of water. If you're dehydrated, I don't know why I need to share this. If you're dehydrated, have some water, a little bit of salt, a little bit of lime and maple syrup, and it will nourish your body fully. So whoever needs that, take that with you. um, and just have a really beautiful evening. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everyone. Love ya.